Greetings, Zion Chapel. We're excited about returning to the church. However, the church won't be the same as you knew as we worship in the past. There's going to be some rules and regulations, some things, some guidance that we have to do. Not coming from me, not coming from any member, but some things directly from the bishop. He wants us to practice a lot of things. And I've elected a committee, assigned a committee to help us with these guidelines for re-entering the church. That doesn't mean that you won't have input. You can give your suggestions, input as we restart the church. We may have to revise some things. Some of the things that you see, you may not understand. Feel free to ask questions. But Ms. Vivian is going to be the chairperson, the coordinator for information, and she will be making a video, Father in Mind, with some of the things that we've talked about and some of the guidance, guidelines that we're going to have in place as we plan to re-enter the church. So may God bless you, keep you, and smile upon you. Thank you.
Good morning, Zion Chapel. And we'd like to thank you for worshiping and fellowshipping with us. My name is Vivian Jennings, and I am the Zion Chapel AME Re-Entry Plan Chairperson. And as you know, the way we did church before has to change due to this spread of coronavirus. And we are here to make sure that all of our members stay safe and are great. Our plan is to enter the church on July 11th, 2021, which is the second Sunday in July, and we will be doing it at 10 a.m. The services will start at 10 a.m. That is our plan and our goals as we speak. As you know, church, the way we're used to having it, will change. And this is to ensure that we maintain the safety of everyone and we follow CDC guidelines to ensure that everyone stays safe here at our sanctuary. Our first request is that if you plan on joining us for services, that you give us a call at 864-337-3518. That number again is 864-337-3518. And we're requesting that you give us a call about 4 p.m. Saturday so that we can ensure that you have your assigned seat when you come into the sanctuary. It is essential that you give us a call by 4 p.m. on Saturday. The number again is 864-337-3518. Because of the size of the church, we are in phase 1 of re-entering the church, which means we will have limited seating. Approximately 20 people. If you don't get in this Sunday, you can always call in and we'll get you in the next Sunday. Also, if you're not able to get in, we also still offer drive-up services where you can drive up and listen on the FM radio system. Also, we will be having services streaming on YouTube and Facebook each Sunday. So, there's no reason for you not to come in and worship with us. Good morning again. Upon entering the church, this will be our only entrance. We are asking that you enter through the front door. And upon entering, someone from our health team ministry will have a clipboard. They will ask you questions. They will take your temperature using a touchless thermometer. A touchless thermometer, no contact thermometer. Your temperature will be taken. You will be asked questions, and then upon answering the questions, you will be directed to the seat. Anyone with a temperature of 100.4 degrees will be asked not to come to services because, according to guidelines, we can't allow you. We're asking that if you are coming to Sunday services, please be here no later than 9:30 so that we can go ahead and get everything taken care of, get everyone seated, and we can start on time at 10 a.m. there will be, upon entering the church, we're asking that everyone hand sanitize. There's a touchless. Upon entering the church, we're asking everyone that they hand sanitize. There is a touchless, no contact hand sanitizer dispenser on the wall. In the restrooms, there are also contactless, no contact soap dispensers. Due to the new CDC COVID guidelines, we have to make sure and ensure that we are practicing social distancing. So, upon coming into the sanctuary, you will be asked to sit in assigned seats. So, if you notice, we have someone on the first row. We had to skip a row, and we have somebody on the third row. But to ensure that we had enough space in between the two, one person sits on one end, the other person sits on the other end. Unless you are part of a family. Then if you're part of a family, family members can sit together. But we still are asking that you practice social distancing and good CDC guidelines.
When we meet in our church for our worship experience, we will not be able to gather at the altar for altar call of prayer. Neither will we have our Holy Communion at the altar. You'll be given your Holy Communion and you'll have the opportunity to commune while we're in the sanctuary, or you'll be given the opportunity to take your communion with you or to others in your home. So let's start. So once we come back to our sanctuary, we will not be able to gather at the altar for altar call or the Holy Communion. We want to come and keep our social distance from each other so that we can be safe. So there will be other guidelines that we must follow that may not be covered in this video, but you will be trained and you will know as we come back to our church. And still, please feel free to enter your input that we can all be saved and the Lord will be pleased with us and we'll be doing what is required for us at Zion Chapel Church.
We're asking that as you come into the sanctuary that you remember that you keep your social distancing and that you keep your items to a minimum that you bring with you to the sanctuary. We're asking that you keep all the items that you bring with you to the sanctuary to a minimum. That way we don't have extra room, have to take up extra room on the seats and things of that nature, and we can get more people in. Thank you.
If you should have a loved one to pass in your family and a funeral service need to be here, or maybe it's a wedding that you want to have here, we still need to keep the count of the number of people that can enter the sanctuary. So we'll still need that information on who will be attending the funeral or wedding so that we can minimize the people that can enter the church. We still need to keep that count right now to 20. And also on the choir, we cannot have a full-blown choir. We can only have a few people on the choir, and we still have to practice social distance. So we can approximately get about 4 people on the choir. If you should come and want to sing a song, you'll be given the opportunity to do so, but you'll be out front in the front of the congregation to sing your song or solo. We will not be using the hymn books or worship bulletins. So when you come, you'll be able to follow along from the pastor, or we'll have our projector set up so that you can see some information. Neither will you be able to use your Bibles. The word will come on our screen, someone will be reading those scriptures for you.
Upon your exit from the sanctuary, we're asking that you please exit through the fellowship hall. Upon exiting on the fellowship hall, you will be given an opportunity to help continue with your financial support of the church by leaving your offerings and tithes. We'll have someone stationed here at the exit door, and you can put your tithes and offering in either one of the baskets. They will be clearly marked what they will be used for, and you will be able to place your funds in those baskets, and we'll have a steward, someone from our financial team, here on post. And then you'll be able to exit through the exit sign, where we also have another hand sanitizer dispenser.
Thank you for continuing to worship with us at Zion Chapel. We appreciate you, and we're looking forward for a re-entry of the church. Please keep in mind that these rules and guidelines will be changing as we go from one level to the next. But your input is always welcome. May God bless you, keep you, and smile upon you. We want to thank you, Ms. Vivian, for being our coordinator for this pandemic and re-entry of the church. We want to thank all the committee members that are serving for the re-entry of the church. God bless you, keep you, and smile upon you.